Let's start with the ant sit next to us. Alright.
Absolutely atrocious, man. I cannot believe it. I can't. Like, what is going on with English football, VAR, and refs? It's cost us again.
It is horrible.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I'm sick of losing.
Well, I'm fucking sick of losing too.
Jordan, what do you have to say about this? We can't look at these 2 penalties that should have been pens. Okay, look, I might just give one that it was an absolute blatant penalty.
Both of them were blatant. Now, Garnacho's dive was debatable. When we were watching that game, Andy was all over saying it's a penalty. Look, I think that one of them was a dive against O'Shea when they were running down into the penalty box.
Yeah, but look, contact with Garnacho.
I don't think there was enough there. But the one where Sander Berger tackled him, allegedly he got the ball. However, they gave that as a penalty when Nicholas Jackson went against Lamptey. That was a penalty for slight getting the ball. Garnacho was chopped in the box. No penalty. Then what? The handball. Let's go about the handball.
Yeah, what is a handball these days? Because look, the definition of a handball is if it touches your hand in the box, it's a penalty, correct? Am I right?
Look.
Am I right?
You should be right.
No, but I'm right.
They say it needs to be a natural position. Yeah? Now, playing soccer, yeah? What's a defender taught? Keep your arms behind your back when you're in the box.
Well, yeah, absolutely. If it hits it, it's...
These are professional athletes, mate. They're not 5-year-olds. They know better. Yeah?
They do know better. And I don't know how they're not paying it when they've got VAR right there looking right at it. And with the Burnley game, they didn't check any of Garnacho's or the handball that we should have caught.
They checked the handball. Did
they publicly do it?
But
Did they do it publicly though?
They checked it, yep.
Yeah, but look at this.
I don't remember seeing it.
The Man United VAR checks compared to say Burnley and Bournemouth and stuff and City. Yep, absolutely.
We're going to talk about that.
It's just very different. This is a Man United VAR check. Yep, done. No penalty. Done. This is a Man City penalty check. Ooh. Yep, penalty. You know what I mean? And I cannot stand how there's double standards in the English game.
Delay was breathing down this guy's back. Penalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking
about.
Yeah.
It's just a joke. The fact we gave that 1 week prior as a penalty against Coventry, the exact same circumstance.
Wan-Bissaka?
Yep. Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. Nothing. Look, we've been screwed against Everton. Michalenko kept his arms trailing behind him when he was sliding, blocking across. He fell over the ball and stopped the ball with his hands when he was falling against one of our players. It just, United absolutely copped these penalty calls. By far the worst one I'd say was Romero. And he done it again.
He did, didn't he?
He done it again.
And Jono, what do you think about this?
I think handball's a handball. If the hand is away from the body, that is
intent or no intent?
Still a handball. Like Jordan said, if the ball, you are trained as a young kid to keep your hands behind your back or close to your body, and anything that is away from the body is a clear handball.
So what the fuck do they want us to do? Do they want people to chop their arms off?
It's an agenda.
Well, it is.
It's a joke.
That's all it is. That's all.
You got to remember in the 2010 World Cup, teams were penalised. I think it might have been England. They kicked the ball, opposition. Frank Lampard, I think it was Frank Lampard, hit the ball on his bicep and his arm was next to him. They gave them straight away a penalty, and his arm was right next to him. Yeah,
right
our Aussie soccer,
side.
Yeah, right by his side, and our Socceroos have copped that against Italy. Yeah.
What year was that?
Yeah, we don't speak about that.
Oh, you're Italian, man. You love it.
Not that I love it. I mean, the Socceroos. I actually do say that if the Socceroos did beat Italy, they would have had a great chance of winning a World Cup
mate.
Ever.
That's not a penalty.
And look, I was born here, so I do love the Socceroos. But also at the same time, I do love my Italia.
Really? Yeah, we didn't notice that, did we?
Yeah, a lot. So, but these penalties are getting more and more ridiculous.
And not even with us this week. Let's talk about some other ones. All right, let's go. Let's have a look here. Penalty. Okay, inside the box against Brighton.
Bullshit.
Debatable. Yeah, his arm was here, but still should be behind the body. Still hit him there. Yeah.
How is that not called?
If it's in front of the body,
How's not called?
Yeah, but how's that
do you
not
call
called?
it? The arms are in front of your body. Do you
Yeah,
still
it's-
call? That's still a penalty.
Yeah.
It should be behind your body.
But because it's a City player with a blue jersey, it's not. It's not a
Exactly.
penalty.
Yeah.
It didn't touch your arm.
Yeah.
It didn't even touch him. It wasn't even there. That's what we're getting at.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean,
get you, I
Jono?
get you.
And
It's a joke.
yeah, I just can't stand it. Like, as I said previously, I don't care about, like, yes, I hate losing. I don't care about losing fairly if it's fair. But this is just becoming a joke now.
It's
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
We never win fairly. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like when we win, like we win through hard work and against the refs.
And
Like
some
we
luck.
never
Oh,
win
of course.
fairly.
You know,
And some
everyone,
luck,
you know what I
everyone has been, everyone that doesn't like United said, oh, Fergie time was a joke, this and that. You know what? That was a mindset. That was a mentality, right? Those minutes were on the board. We just used it differently. You know what I mean? I want to get back to that. I want to get back to the
Look, I
United
mean-
that we were.
You got to remember, a month ago we were that. Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, super
that's
sub,
there.
mate.
There
Right
is that
there.
potential to be there, yeah? But
Yeah, but
For us-
blowing 3-0 leads and blowing these leads
3-1.
1-0.
Galatasaray 3-0.
Yeah.
Copenhagen 3-1.
Now 1-0
That's just
against Burnley.
well. When you've
we blew it.
yeah, but how many times have we changed defense?
Bro, there was 2 minutes left in the game and we blew it. How did we blow it?
Look,
No,
you
it's-
can't blow it. As much...
You
if you
can't.
got a lead, you can't blow it.
You shouldn't be blowing it like that.
Like,
But if we're gonna put like
Look,
excuses to it,
I've-
we have changed.
they're very lucky they don't have fucking bloody Ange Postecoglou as their manager, mate.
Oh man,
Look, honestly, John, two
Oh,
signings that I
They're
want.
lucky, mate.
they're very lucky.
Who?
Manchester United's lucky we don't have Ange as our manager
Why?
inside the change rooms. You haven't seen him go off at his players
He's rough.
Oh yeah, I've
in his
seen
Melbourne
that.
victory days. Yeah.
But I'd
South Melbourne days.
yeah, but I'd rather correct Popovic.
Yeah, I'm just saying Aussie
I mean,
Aussie coaches
he
will
would
go
kill it.
off.
Yeah, no, he's
They will go
what
off.
he's done in the Premier League, Ange, is phenomenal, and what he's done with Tottenham. And actually going on to Tottenham, they have a big game against Arsenal. If they beat Arsenal, Man City
Yeah.
will win the title.
Where's
And if
Kulusevski's
they-
penalty, mate?
Or if they lose against City, then Arsenal win the title. It's a bit of a
Who do you
Yeah,
want to?
catch-22.
Who do you want to win it though?
I want Man United to win it. I don't want anyone to win it.
Oh, let's get to reality now, mate. Wake up a bit.
But realistically, Arsenal. They haven't won.
100%.
Yeah, they haven't won
Yeah.
since the Invincibles. I hate
We,
Liverpool and I
we
hate
can't
Man
let
City.
them. How many times have they won it now? Is it twice, 3 times in a row?
So they've won it 6. I think it was 6 out of 7 times.
Well, anyway,
So the last 7 years, I think it was 6 times they've won it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
which is crazy.
What are we doing, man?
And guys, there's 2 signings that I really want this summer. We need to sign. We need to sign the refs and we need to sign LeBron James. That's it. It's done.
Manchester City refs.
LeBron James.
Oh, mate, you know,
we need the goat.
I don't
No,
think
we
the
need
Lakers
it.
are doing
You
too
know,
well right now.
Cross, he was being pulled back by Roger in the box, not even a penalty.
I know.
And then Josko Vario, yeah. You know how against Delo, which player did he foul against Chelsea? Allegedly in the box. Yeah, and they've got the penalty, but he fell over himself.
Wasn't Disasi, was it?
No, he's a centre back.
Against Chelsea?
Yeah, against Chelsea when we copped the penalty.
Who
And
we?
Col-
Gallagher?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I cannot remember
But-
now.
Yeah, so Vario,
Yeah, we've got dumbasses. But it's there.
yeah, it's there. So what he did, he was on João Pedro, tripped him. João Pedro's fallen in the box, no penalty. They got away with 3 penalty calls. Manchester United, we can't even get 2.
Can't get 2. Can't
Yeah.
get nothing.
We can't even buy a penalty. If there was anyone in the Premier League that could buy penalties, it would be Man United. Let's take a big
No,
call.
I'd say Manchester City with their 115 financial fair play charges, mate. I think it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
evident this season with how many red cards they should be getting during the play, how many
2.
penalties they should be giving away, and how many penalties
Mate,
they're
they shouldn't
receiving.
even be in the Premier League right now. But here we are.
Cases take time to.
At least get them
Establish.
done for a couple of them.
You got to look at all at once.
You got to look at it all, but
You
can
can't.
get
You
them
can't
done
do
for
one at a
something?
time. It has to be all at once.
At least before the end of the season, just out of nowhere to duck like 40 points.
Look, it'll be stripped either way. if push comes to shove, they'll get stripped anyway.
How many?
Well, I hope that their treble gets stripped because that was a fake treble. They cheated that treble.
They bought it. 100%. They bought that and cheated their way through it, supposedly. But how many things do you think they'll lose? Like how long will it date back to?
It was a decade.
How far will it date back to?
I think it was a decade worth.
Oh man.
Yeah, man,
That's
they're in
not
trouble.
looking good. That's not looking good.
But money talks, baby, and they've got the money. So Everton get done for these little ones, and probably Man City will get away with it. Let's just have a.
That is not a good look.
No, it's not.
That is not a.
Everton deserve to be in the Premier League. Don't.
They played very well.
They definitely do, but you do the crime, you get punished for it.
Yeah, I understand that.
But you can't just let City walk away with 115 charges.
Well,
they're gonna get done for it.
I hope they don't, and I hope it gets to where Juventus is, and they get stripped of their titles and the treble. Absolutely. Now let's talk about Anthony, man, because he has found something that we haven't seen for a while. He looks like a virgin on heat. He really, really does. He's powering through these players, and he's looking like a new player.
Anthony. Oh, do I take back the criticism I gave you?
Yeah, slander that you gave me, man. I love Anthony. I think he's a great player.
Well, he's losing that title of fidget spinner. From there.
He is.
He's worked his way back into the team pretty well.
What I think it is? I think it's because he's lost his spot and he wants to fight for it back. Exactly how Maguire was. Remember Maguire? He was doing all those fucking fumbles. He was just playing like poo. Just playing shit, right? Losing the ball, giving up those goals, and then he's come back and
he's
he
killing
looks like a defender.
He's killing it. Every time I get PTSD, man.
But
when I see
that's
them running
partially
down.
thanks to Onana as well.
Yeah, he's got.
You think he's helped him?
Oh,
we're taking pressure off
100%.
because he doesn't. Maguire doesn't get the ball in the back as much.
Doesn't get pressed as much.
And Onana just boots it out, or he passes it somewhere else that isn't to Maguire, because obviously Onana knows that Maguire can't make those passes.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get.
Maguire's made a few good passes.
He can make a good
pass. But I'm saying
talking
he's not a pressure player.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to press him.
I've noticed that us playing from the back, and you know how much I hate playing from the back, Jordan. You know fucking how much I hate it. Yeah. We're actually looking really solid at the back. Onana's balls out have been fantastic. When he picks out players over the top and all that, I think he's one of the best keepers to do it in the league.
Wait. Oh, sorry for interrupting.
No, that's all right, man. Just interrupt and talk over me. That's fine, bro.
Wait until he gets a proper team that works around how Onana plays. It's going to be crazy.
Players like Anthony, and also Garnacho, who have that ability to grab the ball, be able to take on a man, pass the ball off. Yeah, being able to pass the ball off, being able to work hard. Like Anthony, even when people were criticising him, he was still always busting his ass in the back line.
And he didn't go to the media. He didn't go to social media to complain about it.
Yeah, exactly. He's got
kept
control,
it under wraps.
professionalism.
That's how you do it, Rashford. Take some notes, please.
Hey, that's exactly right, man. And guys, I feel like I'm sitting next to Memphis Depay and Adama Traore. That's how small I feel right now.
Well, I'm hunching for you, so don't worry. It's all right.
Oh, fuck, man. Adama Traore.
Yeah, you're Adama.
What a gun.
I'll take that.
I really
get the
regret
baby
not
oil out.
signing.
Get the baby oil, mate.
Get the baby oil out.
Let's get it going.
Hey, that's in the back, man.
Mate, you'll be slipping around. You won't be able to grab me.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, I'm pretty upset that we didn't sign Adama once upon a time because he's a great player, but he hasn't really shown much. And,
no way.
No?
Look, this is my honest opinion on Adama.
He dropped off hard.
He is one of the greatest championship level players of all time. Why do I say this?
Why?
He's fit as anything. He's strong as anything.
Jacked as anything.
And he's fast as anything.
Yeah, he looks good in the mirror. Yeah, he's fast as anything.
He says he doesn't do gym.
However,
he's on
he does plyometrics. However,
and trend.
His final product always lacks.
Yeah, in the final third.
His final product always lacks. So that's why I say he's the best championship player, because he doesn't have the technical ability.
No, that's wrong. Jordan, that's wrong. Because you just said that he lacks in the final third, right?
No, he's final product.
Yeah, final product.
That means his passes. That means he's overrunning the ball.
Yep.
That means he's not shooting when he should be shooting, and his shooting is not good enough.
Right? All these players have that. Yeah, they lack this, they lack that. But then when they get to United, they fucking become superstars. He scored against us, Adama. He was the one that we lost because
He's
we
always
lost.
a danger man, but he doesn't score
Yeah, but why
often.
is he danger man against United, but then he goes against Brentford and fucking goes missing?
He's a danger man against everybody.
No, I don't.
It's just if you can handle him.
Well, look,
And if you're playing
I
transition
think he's
football-
a danger man all the time. But do you see what I'm trying to get at? That teams just I don't know. They just
every team or player gets that edge when you come and versus United away or home.
Superstars.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Also,
they have that edge.
He's a transition
up and
player.
about.
You give him space, you give him speed. What's
You're
United
gone.
been all season? Up and back. We're conceding the most shots, but we're trying to go up front. So it's like basketball. And we see it against Liverpool. We see it in last game. We see it every game. Our midfield are 20, 30 metres in front of our back line.
Yeah, well, you got the defense.
And they're counter-attacking back.
You got our defense here. A paddock.
Paddock.
It's the bloody paddock.
So that's
and
why
then our forward
Adama
thing.
does well against us. That's why Adama will do very well against us if we played
Then
him.
why does Solanke do well against us?
Because he's big, tall, strong, and fast. And also he was on Kambwala, and Kambwala's...
Yeah, that's true.
He's not Varane. He's
we
not
need
Martinez.
better defenders. Like, I know we got Maguire,
Yeah.
but we need an actual defense that can actually withstand the whole Premier League to gel together, and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, Maguire, Branthwaite, Martinez, and Dallo. We got Wan-Bissaka there and Frimpong. So, we got all of that
Frimpong.
together.
Frimpong.
Oh, your favourite player.
We got Frimpong.
Yeah,
He'll play goalkeeper.
I can hope.
He'll do overlapping goalkeeper runs.
But, if we can get that gelling together, we can win the Premier League again. I know we can.
Yeah, but how many defenders do we sign? The way we're going, they'll get injured straight away.
Yeah, I know.
First practice match, they're
I
gone.
really think in any league there should be an emergency transfer window.
Just
Yeah.
for United.
So
just
there's
easy.
actually a little bit of thing like that.
Is
So
it?
in France, Ligue 1, they have what's called a joker transfer.
Oui.
Oh, I've
Now,
heard of this.
what it
Wait, you get a
entails,
joker?
they
See,
call it
this-
a joker transfer, where
Yeah.
you can sign a French player, a player within the league,
Jokic?
one player,
On loan, yeah.
one player. No, you can sign
You
them
can sign him. Okay.
outside the window, and they can join your squad.
That's great.
So, say I thought your bench player was really good,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I had a player who played that position and got injured. With the money, be able to buy him.
Oh yeah.
Joker transfer.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we have that in the Premier League?
It's a really good idea.
That'd
It's just
be
very
good.
difficult with registration because registration has to be by a set date.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
But if they're
Yeah,
under
that
21, that
takes a
works. If they're under 21, that works because players under 21 don't need to be registered.
They just
Yeah.
go.
That's why you see Chelsea being able to have such a massive list for the
Stacking
FA
it.
Cup.
Well, let's get into that next topic, with salary cap. Brings me to the next point, the salary cap. All teams have voted for there to be a salary cap. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
So, look, there's a reason why Manchester United said no. There's a reason why City said no. We're in a situation where if there's this salary cap in, we've got a crap ton of players earning way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
You'll definitely lose players to that. But what does that do for the rest of the league and people that aren't in the Premier League? It's going to scare them away. Like, they're not going to want to come to United, or they're not going to want to come to a team that can normally pay. If you're a good player, you deserve the bucks.
Less buying power, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to go buy a player for $300K. That is definitely worth it. You're not. What are you going to offer them, mate? Well, the best we can give you is $5. Like,
Yeah, no, you know what that actually might lead to?
Oh, we'll give you a round.
That might lead to balanced leagues. And what I'm saying
makes
is
it more
the
competitive.
City A might be getting better because they can't afford as much. Yeah. The Bundesliga might get better because they can't afford as much. It's not so good for the Premier League. I would not say it's that good for the Premier League. It balances out a little bit, but
It's good for the
Not
rest of
enough.
the leagues because it keeps players going to other leagues that don't really have a salary cap.
hey, if your business is the Premier League, you want to look at you want your league to do well from it.
It doesn't make sense.
Look, the whole reason and the whole way it's set is for teams like Luton to be able to compete. That's why I said, and you know what? I agree. I don't know if the salary cap's the best way of doing it, but the motive behind it to try to make it more achievable for Crystal Palace to win the league and Nottingham to win the league again, instead of taking 15 years. I agree with that. I have to agree with that.
I get the logic behind it, but
I don't think it's going to work in practice.
Well, all teams like the big clubs will find a way around it.
It makes it more competitive, yeah.
Yeah, but they'll always find loopholes and stuff like that. This is starting in 2025, by the way. 85% of the total revenue of wages and transfer payments and agent fees, that's what it's going to be. I'm a bit scared as well to see how balanced the league is. And also as well, right, it's worked well in the NBA, but NBA is different to the soccer, right?
They have it in La Liga, the salary cap. It's not working well. No. And that's why they're struggling to give players like Ansu Fati or Pedri good contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're still on youth contracts.
Well, so you see not working well in La Liga, and you want to go
salary cap isn't working too well.
So you want to bring it to the Prem.
Well, what does the Premier League want it?
So, Crystal Palace can compete. Yeah. So, Leeds can compete next season. So, Leicester could compete.
But what I want to say to you is, right, that as I was saying about the NBA, I know it's different, but, you know, Formula One, they put a salary cap in there so all teams could be competitive with Mercedes and Ferrari, right? But who's winning? Red Bull. Red Bull's smashing everyone. It's not working. Like, I don't know why they want to bring in these salary caps, you know what I mean? And then my dream of having Mbappe at United is never going to happen.
Look, Frimpong, you need Frimpong, huh? We need him. Man. But also another good
Get out of here, Jordan.
At least you're getting players that want to come to your team.
But we're getting that. But we're getting shafted by other teams. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to change. You're still going to get shafted, but now you're going to lose points for it. They're going to say, all right, I'm going to shaft your club, yeah, but you're going to lose points as well on top.
Yeah, but a lot of players do come to United because they know they can get the bag.
We gave Atalanta 75 million for Højlund. We got robbed.
Oh, yeah.
That's a robbery.
That was way too high of a price.
As good as he is, that's a robbery. Now, the fact that this salary cap is based off 5 times the revenue of the lowest club in the Premier League, so Luton, 5 times the revenue. That's the salary cap. Okay?
These ads don't close.
I don't know, mate. And as a United fan, we haven't used money from the Glazers. We haven't had Glazers' money in the club at all. So we've been operating off our own revenue, our own profits.
Yeah, through the merchandise.
And now we have to have a salary cap for our own revenue and our own profits.
Well, thank God we don't have them controlling the football side of things anymore. So
yeah, well, thank God.
Ridiculous.
It shouldn't be happening. Salary capping is not good to have.
Yeah. We'll see what he's going to do in the transfer window. I'm very excited to see it. But the transfer, that salary cap doesn't come in until 2025 anyway.
Look, hopefully they pull it out. Like the Champions League, Europa League system. Hopefully they pull it out. Because that's just stupid.
Hasn't it been confirmed already?
They're thinking about it.
They can still pull it back. They can still call it off.
But they voted in.
Yeah, they voted, but they can still call it off.
Which, oh man, I just cannot believe it.
But also, sorry.
Should be.
What does that happen for the players we've got? Rashford.
All right, so this leads us onto Ineos and what they've chosen to do for our transfer window. Everyone's up for transfer. Everybody is fair game in our team, except for superstars. Yeah, our star players like Haaland, Garnacho, Manu.
We don't have Garnacho. Oh, sorry.
We don't have Garnacho.
No.
We don't have Garnacho.
We don't have Haaland.
Who's that?
Never seen him in my life.
Højlund. Did I say Haaland?
Oh, Højlund, yes.
Yeah.
We don't have Haaland.
Højlund.
I thought you said Haaland.
So
Højlund.
Everyone's up for grabs.
Rasmus Højlund.
Everybody's up for grabs.
Rasmus.
So if everyone's up for grabs, we could have a nice window.
Yeah.
It's everything's, and they're all on transfer list. So what? They have to fight for their spots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully that gets people going, firing up a bit.
Apparently we have a $200 million budget. Yeah. I'm not sure about the currency, whether it's pounds or euro, but there's a budget there.
Let's
see what we can get out of it.
Let's get some good players.
We'll see if this is a change. This is the future of our club, or if we're falling back in old ways and we're going with the Glazers still. And in how their approach is, your coach is getting the 7th choice.
I don't think we'll go backwards. I think
we can't go backwards, mate. If we went backwards, we'd be getting good players. Yeah.
No, I mean
we stay stagnated since they got us.
Good point. You want to go backwards.
I'd love us to go backwards when we used to get good players.
Oh yeah, there's a good point there.
But there is concerns with Jim as well that he says that it's going to put the European clubs at a disadvantage against European clubs. The English clubs, against like Bayern Munich and teams like that, and it will. It definitely will.
100%. You're just strengthening their leagues.
But you said that the Spanish league has their own version of salary cap, but Real Madrid is killing it.
Yeah.
So it hasn't affected them too much.
It's still, they have to work around it. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And I think, teams like Man United and Man City, Cheetahs, and Chelsea and stuff will find a way around it.
There's loopholes.
The reason why Barca's struggling is because they're a club that's about to go in fighting off administration. They sold off their TV rights for $300 million last season. No. So that's why Barca's not doing too well, because they have nothing. Yeah, they couldn't even play. They couldn't even pay Piqué.
Man, he's fantastic.
Yeah, but what? They couldn't pay Piqué. They couldn't pay De Jong. Yeah, they don't pay their players. We know this. Everybody knows this.
Yeah,
yeah. Money.
Dude, a few months ago, they were selling bits of their grass from their stadium, putting it in like a little cup. They were selling it at their stores to get money.
They're selling the turf now.
Little bit of turf, yeah.
Oh wow, maybe I should do that at home. I cut out some cement.
Yeah, this is from the MCG. this bit of concrete's from traditional Italian nonna's house.
Oh yeah, mate.
The driveway.
It's been cleaned every day. Don't worry about it.
Go to the MCG and cut some turf, and if someone asks what are you doing, just be like, "Oh, I'm just getting some turf,
making money,
just hustling,
just hustling."
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Just hustle, mate. You got to do it.
Yep. No, I understand. So I'm just really concerned about it. I really hope that it helps Man United, but we'll see. I just want Man United to get back to the top, man. I'm sick of losing.
We will. We'll get there.
I know we will. I'll keep the faith, man. I've been getting up at 2 a.m. to lose to, bottom clubs like Sheffield and Burnley and stuff like that.
The
Preston End and everything like that.
Bloody Burnley
mate,
game,
Preston North End, mate. When have we played them? You're a liar, mate. What are you doing?
What are you
doing?
Just explain the shit teams reverse.
What do you want about now, mate?
I'm just over it. I just want to win. I want to be back at the top. You know how everyone's like, oh, United, yeah, we're going to finish 6th. That's good. It's not fucking good. It's not good for United. It's not good for the Premier League. It's not good for anything.
It's not good for my health.
It's not. It really is putting a strain on it.
It's really making me depressed.
My heart is hurting, and that's where the badge is. Wait, the heart's on the left side. Right there. Yeah. So, you know what I'm trying to say?
This guy.
Your anatomy is shocking, mate.
Mate.
What is going on here? What is
you know the female anatomy. Now, Jordan, you want to bring up another topic that we were talking about. What was that?
Oh, there's how many topics? Are we talking about players? We talking about finances? We talking about Jono's next haircut? Are we?
Hey, I finally got one.
Yeah, it's
I changed it a bit.
Like, Mr. Baby or Adama.
What about this? Leicester City promoted.
Oh, fantastic! Absolutely, I'm glad to see them back.
Look. One of the best. One of the best.
Congratulations.
No, one of the best owners out. Unfortunately, rest in peace. Yeah, but he was one of the best owners out, and he really transformed that club. Can't disrespect Leicester City for what they've done. Smaller market team, but quality.
They're a quality side.
If they get their crap together, they have good owners. They have the potential. If they have a good manager, then mate, they'll do well. Vardy, unfortunately, is retiring, but they got Cannon up front. Hopefully, he's going to do good. Yeah, who knows?
Does he retire, or does he stay for one more season in the Prem, just to end at the Prem? Look,
everyone wants him in the Premier League, and that'll be a nice romantic finish.
It would be, but like you just promote your team to the Premier League, and maybe that is a nice send off too.
Well, it's a good send off. It's good that he's leaving at the top, right? Because you don't want to don't want to come off the bench and or play a game and you just suck. You know what I mean? Like you're putting up 0 points or anything like that. You know what I mean? Or 0 goals. Sorry, or just.
Yeah, but what about the assists?
Oh, the assists matter, don't they?
Like, what about Weghorst and his assists and what he contributes?
Well, hey, seriously, a
back
striker,
on this subject again.
Yeah, a striker is a striker. He got no goals.
He got a goal.
He got
one goal.
The precious goal.
All right, Jordan. What about the NBA? Right, you had no points and nothing. Right.
I think you got to talk about the greatest defensive players of all time. One of them being Dennis Rodman, and Would you even put Ben Wallace in that same boat as well?
Oh, you would.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's very detrimental to my argument. I forgot about Dennis Rodman, man.
Absolute workhorses that
best defensive player ever.
Look, they might not be getting points. They might not be getting scores. Yeah, because aim of the game in basketball, get points.
Time to start the war.
They don't do this. However,
it's time to watch.
It's what they do for the team. That's why I liked him, and that's why I think Anthony, when he wasn't scoring, he was still doing good for the team, and that's
He
why I
was
was
running.
preferring him over Rashford.
And he was tracking back too. Something like
I always kept the faith in Anthony.
Ganacho and
Love him.
Anthony they track back, and they're like dogs, mate. They just keep going.
I'm really sad to see though. We're not signing Greenwood again. He's fantastic. He's a
Oh,
great
is
player.
that confirmed?
Yeah, they're gonna offload him. They said that they're gonna look for offers.
It's such a tricky
He was
situation.
my man. He was my man in the academy, and he just coming up, and he saved United a few times, bro.
But
he also didn't pass the ball to Ronaldo.
Yeah,
I
you can't be doing
understand
that.
I can
But nah,
understand that,
Look,
but
he was a star attraction,
He's a talent.
and he's got the potential to get there. He did score a good goal for Getafe recently as well, cutting inside.
Do we take him back?
Yes.
Look,
I want him now.
I mean,
I would take him back for his talent,
I
but
wanted him back before.
it's tricky as a market. It's very tricky. I mean, look what they did with Kobe. Yeah, look, they brought him back, and it turned out well. Everyone forgets about what's happened.
But the
You
thing
look
is-
at Suarez, racist, biting people. People don't really care anymore.
Suarez.
In a few years, people don't care. If you got the goods, it's like people forget.
But see, Man United.
It's
they
like that
do
bloody
this- No, but John,
Men in Black thing.
They do this
Forget
all
about
the
it.
time, Man United. They think they can get a better player than them. You know what I mean? And then we sign a flop like Amrabat. He was
Well,
not needed.
Look, I think honestly,
What's Amrabat done for us?
It's a
Can't
joke.
compare Amrabat
No,
to Greenwood.
it's a
No,
joke.
I'm not comparing them.
Oh, I thought.
What I'm saying is Amrabat was a useless signing. He just
We should,
cost
yeah.
us
I know, well, we
goals.
should have just kept Fred.
I thought he was alright, but then
Yeah,
he
he
started
bloody
becoming-
fell over. He fell over.
Yeah.
But the first thing he does, as soon as he plays,
what did
he
we
puts
say?
the wrong
I'm not
studs on,
laughing
mate.
at that.
What did we say?
He put the wrong studs on.
Oh man, what did we say though? We're like, oh, here we go, Amrabat,
Here we
please,
go.
and then he falls over straight
That was
away.
a fucking joke.
That was-
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that
Look,
was
honestly-
that was hilarious.
The team went downhill when he went on.
Yeah.
And then shortly after we conceded.
I don't know. Maybe just not for the Prem. I don't know. He hasn't.
That's another answer.
He
Yeah,
hasn't.
that's
He
another
hasn't
answer.
had a consistent run of games
Well,
too.
how many players are not fit for the Prem or ready for the Prem? There's been a lot.
There's,
Well, I
only,
thought
one,
that
there's
about
only
him.
one way to find out.
I thought that about Anthony, and then he comes out of nowhere with that just hard work goal.
Well, Anthony's been up and down. You know, he scored against Man City, that banger outside the box.
That was on his debut. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
Was it 2 goals or 1 goal? Because I know he scored the banger from outside.
Yeah, he
But
scored
did
the
he score
banger
another?
from outside. I believe it was only one, but you can double check that on Google.
Yeah, might have
and
to check.
That was a lifetime ago. It feels like, but he started to play well, and then he started to fall off. You know, everyone's, you know, as you said, they were calling him fidget spinner, spinning around.
It was predictable.
You know,
However,
playing his dick all the time, you know, things like that. But then he lost his spot, and now he's come back. He scored a fantastic goal in the FA Cup against Liverpool, and he scored again on the weekend
Burnley.
with Burnley.
yeah. And
know what I
what's he
mean?
doing week prior? Assisting. He's assisting. He's
He's
scoring. He's getting there.
fantastic.
And you know what he's using? His right foot.
Oh my! Who would
He scored against Liverpool
He
with
whipped it
his
out.
right foot.
Oh,
I tell you what,
What's next?
they
he's gonna
had
score
no
with?
clue he was going to use it.
Oh,
I had
no.
no idea he was going to use his right foot.
He's practicing.
You know what I mean?
He's
Great.
practicing.
I'm absolutely so happy to see Anthony work his way to the top, and I really hope he's in the gym. I hope he's at the training ground, just really working hard, even harder than he is, just to keep that hunger to get into the starting 11 again, and really just become consistent.
He is reacting well to the criticism. and
We
he's-
spent a
he's
crap
doing
load
good.
on him, but my only problem is what's going to happen when Elise comes. What's going to happen?
I know.
Same
Probably-
position.
he'll probably get injured, and then Anthony's back in.
Well, we can all agree, right? Half that team is not
Same
fucking
position.
good enough for United, right? So what's going to happen when all these new transfers come in? Who are we going to keep? How are we going to be gelling together? Who are we going to react? You know, later on in the series, we're going to do a team of the season, Man United, who we think our best players are. We'll be doing that later on at the end of the season.
Yep.
But who is going to stay, and how are they going to gel with everybody else? You know
Onana
what
has
I
to
mean?
stay. Onana has to stay.
I don't think. Well,
He's only had one
he's in it
season,
for a
but-
long.
He was one of the best goalkeepers in Europe last season. He's
gotta keep
faced the
him.
most shots
I wouldn't get
in
rid
He's
of
all
in
the
a
Premier
Champions
League
League final.
with the
Against
team we don't
City,
like.
yeah, true. Yeah.
But he has to stay for what he's been able
I think
to
he
allow
will-
us
no,
to
no, he
play.
will stay. He's the future.
Yeah, he's allowed us to play some brilliant football. Yeah, he's allowing us to create our style. Yeah, it's a work in progress, yes, but we're getting towards it. He makes good saves at times. Look, he has made some blunders, yes,
Yeah,
but he is fixing that up
penalty,
more
man.
and more. But no one's faced more shots than him.
That penalty. hurt.
Nobody.
But you definitely keep Onana.
No, you
100%.
will. You will. I have to say, but with Onana, right?
That wasn't his fault, mate. That was not his
What,
fault.
the penalty?
where he punched the guy in the back of the head.
That is his fault, bro.
You know what? I take it back slightly. Slightly.
Dude, he's going for the
I
ball.
blame
and
more
he's
Casemiro for that. Honestly, I blame more Casemiro for that situation.
Well, Casemiro was the fault.
You
he
headed
is.
the
You
ball
don't
away
header
from
it that
danger.
way.
You headed it away from danger.
Yeah.
What
are you
centre
doing?
back
But Onana
is
didn't
going
have
to
go for that
headed the
ball.
ball back to his goalkeeper when he has a striker right behind him and other
Yeah,
men?
of course.
Yeah,
That
well,
is-
it was
Casemiro
silly.
put everyone under
That is
pressure.
that is primary school.
Yeah.
That is primary school.
Let us know, guys. Was it Casemiro's fault?
Yes,
100%.
And-
That's a
and
primary school
Onana's
header,
fault.
mate. That's a primary school header.
but you got to read that ball better as a goalkeeper and not go in running
Look,
at it
Yeah.
and then hit someone in the head.
50-50. It was a 50-50 situation.
Mhm.
He was too late, but Casemiro put it in a spot where
It shouldn't have been.
shouldn't be there, making the keeper have that slight hesitation, and that slight hesitation to get off the line, whether that's that half second,
Yeah, that's
0.5
what put him
second,
off.
2 seconds, put him off just enough that Wan-Bissaka got the ball, and he got the guy's head.
Yeah.
That's
Look, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. That's how it is.
That's just United
Yeah.
season, man. Right
But
there.
It's
And that is
stiff.
United season summed up. And we're going to take a look at that in just a tick.
Like that.
Because you gotta keep it interesting. You just keep rolling.
You got to keep rotating.
Yeah.
See, we got more rotation than United.
Welcome back to United Cuzzies. It's time to play the game.
It's always time to play the game because
What?
it's in the game.
What is the goal of the month for United? You guys, I want to know your thoughts.
There's
First,
really only one contender.
oh, Jono coming out with the one contender.
Jono's
Pos-
coming.
Possibly two.
How many goals did we score in that month? A few? Probably about 10.
About 5.
I didn't count them, but
About five.
oh, we had 4 against Sheffield.
No.
There's really only two. But
No. For me,
Yeah, let's
Look.
start with you, Jordan. What do you think the goal of the month is?
when you score from 50 yards out, like a rocket, against your biggest rival, not Manchester City, mate. Talk about Liverpool. City doesn't exist, mate.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
this?
What is City, mate?
was,
Oil club,
I was
mate.
thinking, like, who's talking
Napoli.
about City, mate? What?
Has to be Bruno Fernandes against Liverpool. Has to be.
Ding, 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 ding.
What a
Has
goal.
to be. They were pinning us that half, mate. They were absolutely pinning us. We did not have Hoyland either. So he was playing as a false 9.
He does all right.
And boom.
And boom.
Mate, that just happened.
Absolutely.
He just sends it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either send it or be sent. And he just
That was
sent it.
the boom.
that we needed.
That was the boom, boom, boom.
That was the big boom boom anyway.
Yep.
No,
That was-
that was excellent, man. The
That was a
way
very
That
good
was
shot.
spectacular.
the way Quansah, I think that's his name, centre back for Liverpool. Quansah
Kwanzaa.
passed the ball,
Yeah.
crappy pass, square ball, and Bruno Fernandes,
That's what he
without
does.
even touching the ball, just straight over the keeper. Deadly accurate.
Class goal. It's definitely up there.
Not many players are that switched on
Mhm.
and are that hard working to get that ball.
Well, that's just Bruno in a nutshell.
And exactly. Yeah.
just does it.
And that's why, with the distance, with the power, with the speed, with the timing, for me, goal of the month.
How
Alright,
about you?
go ahead.
How about you?
I'm looking at you, Jono.
You're looking at me.
We're waiting on me.
I'm looking at you.
No, we're waiting on you.
Rock, paper,
Oh, now
scissors.
there's,
Nah,
you're both
go
looking at me. All right. Well, mine's the Sheffield one for Bruno. 2-2. Mainu passes it off and he just bang,
Your man again,
bang.
Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes, mate.
Look, great goal, but that's not.
It
no,
doesn't- it-
no
oh.
chance,
Bro,
mate.
outside the box, man.
For me,
Yeah, on the circle of the your opponent's half on the circle. As soon as you
man,
get
he
it.
banged that shit.
it's a good shot.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
I mean, look, against Liverpool, he boomed it. Against
That-
Sheffield, he
Look,
banged
that
it.
was
That was my
perfect. Into
that was my second
this-
one.
into
but-
the
That was like a-
string.
It's just
That was like a
I don't know.
FIFA
There's just something
finesse.
about the Sheffield one. I just like more.
It just hit
I
better.
don't know why.
It just hit better, baby.
It's too bad.
But they're both Bruno. Either
Yeah,
way.
they're both. They're
Like,
both. They're both.
It's either that or Sheffield for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, look.
For me,
I
I
got
picked it just-
another. I got another contention, but I got mine set. Andy Wood.
Well, why? Why can't we hear your contention? You want to know mine?
mate, you got 4 eyes on you now. So
I do.
you kind of right.
Look, I love both of those goals. I thought they were fantastic.
He's going Rashford.
But what? Oh,
Oh, that was a good shot from Rashi though.
it was a good
I
shot.
love,
but
I
no.
love that goal.
That was
But what really got my rocks off was Hoyland's goal against Sheffield.
You-
Oh, fantastic! Oh, absolutely stunning.
Explain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
Explain.
Mate, listen, I was just in the zone, and I just had a feeling Hoyland was going to score, and just when he was running, he just
You know what I'm going to say here. This is not goal of the month. This is not vibe of the month, mate. This is goal of the month.
Mate, listen, it was a vibe.
Yeah, but this isn't vibe of the month, mate.
Well, it is to me. So
Whoa. Just tweak your tone a little bit.
fantastic.
Vibe of the month, mate.
Vibe of the month.
Vibe of the
So
month.
who was your second contender
My second contender,
World
again
heavy-
from the Liverpool
for
match.
World Heavyweight Champion?
Again from the Liverpool match. Manu
Oh, yeah.
on the half turn in the box.
Yeah.
Didn't need a touch. Curled the ball in.
No one can turn like
Perfect.
Manu.
No one
You
can.
sure about Anthony against Liverpool when he completely spun around and fell?
Yeah, bloody no scoped it, bro.
Yeah.
But no, he's got a really good ability to finesse the ball. And we saw that against Wolves, and we saw it again against Liverpool. He can, in that position, he can just curl the ball right into the side and on the opposite end.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, and
He's really good at that. Just getting
That's something
on,
he's
just-
good at.
and just banging
Yeah.
it.
Just banging it forward, just boom.
But also, Anthony against Burnley. I reckon
Oh.
that's my second one.
Oh,
Just
how
the-
that
the-
trickled in.
The
Well, actually, you know what? Fuck you. That is an actual great goal. Because
that goes for vibe of the month.
No.
There we go.
He was out of control. He wasn't even looking at the goal. He slipped over and he kicked it. That was
He,
fantastic.
he was falling
control-
over and he just sent it. He
The
just kept
control was
going.
just- he sent it.
He just kept
That's
going.
it.
But yeah, that's just Anthony in a nutshell. He
Just
fights.
sends it.
He fights.
No,
He
doesn't.
fights
Like a little
for
chihuahua.
the opportunity. He fights for the half chance. He
Yeah.
fights for it.
He does.
Yeah, they won the ball. We won the ball off a turnover as well.
And he brings it forward.
Yeah.
He brings it on.
And mind you, it took us 27 shots. We had 27 shots in the game to score one goal.
Whiskers away. Bee's dick away.
Yeah, but with those 27 shots, that was a penalty. So, like, we need...
We can't say. But penalty aside, 27 shots is inexcusable not to
Okay,
get
I
as
mean,
much.
Bruno hit the post a couple of times.
Yeah, you were on the edge of your seat when he hit the crossbar.
Oh, mate. I wasn't on the edge of the seat, mate. I was in space. Jumped that high. Bloody hell.
Crazy, isn't it? We were, I was flabbergasted how we had the 1-1-1-1.
Really, that
That
should have
draw.
been a game where we won
How
5-1.
many fucking points have we dropped for disallowed goals, no penalties,
And not
or
finishing.
penalties not called, or not finishing? It's been fucking
I could say,
astounding.
I could say that.
35 points?
Oh well, that's dude. That's just under 12 games.
Good maths there, Jordan.
I'd say about maybe a little bit even highballing it here. I'm gonna say 15 points, 5 games.
I think
5
a little
games.
more than that. You're being a bit modest here.
Look, I can't remember
Are you
everything
a
right
United
now.
fan or you a EPL fan?
Oh, I go for Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. No.
No.
Honestly, I think
Get out of here. This is-
I really think that I might be in my eyes. I might be overestimating, but I think 15 points we could have gotten.
No, but I think more.
Because we
Absolutely
had
more.
Tottenham, we had this game.
Yep.
Tottenham this game, Liverpool.
Chelsea?
Chelsea. Yeah.
No, we've got more.
Yeah.
Just prove me right.
I know.
Yeah, look, if I'm
Could've
leaving
won a
one
lot more.
left, that means that there's probably some other rubbish out there. Yeah?
There's a lot more
without
rubbish
us
out
thinking.
I don't really prove them right every time, but hey, I'll take this.
You know, that's a
Um,
win.
uh,
That's a win.
win's a win.
That's a
I
win.
think that's the first time.
It has been the first.
No,
time.
that's
why I'm
actually a win
fucking
then.
Celebrating it and absolutely.
Oh, I thought you
bathing
said
in
you
this.
won more.
No, I haven't.
Absolutely
Yeah,
bathing
that's
in
the
it.
first time in your whole
I'm
life.
absolutely going to milk this
Yeah, good.
win
I wanna
because I don't
see-
think I'll ever get another win over Jordan.
You got to get it.
Well, you know what? Speaking of wins, Crystal Palace coming up. We need to win, man.
we do.
We need it.
I just
What's
And-
their?
do we have any? Who's coming back?
So
Any injuries?
look, I'm not sure about who's coming back right now.
Well, I want Martinez,
Yeah, everybody wants Martinez.
but
I mean-
that's not happening.
I reckon just leave him for the season.
Just leave him, bro. Yeah, just
I just don't reckon leave him. Oh yeah, actually yeah, because our season's
leave him.
done, right? I think I want him actually ready for next
Yeah.
season.
But,
I want to win the Premier League next season. I know that it's probably not realistic, but I want to do it. If we can get those signings that I've explained, I think we can actually be there.
You're not Sorry, you're not a United fan if you don't think you're going to win the season every season.
Bro, every season, I think I'm going to win the Premier League. We're going to win the Premier League. I always do, and everyone calls me crazy and stupid, and I probably am. But it's the faith. It's to keep the faith. You know what I'm trying to say, and that is what keeps me going.
Delusional.
What is it?
I get you got faith +1. I get that. But
is that right?
sorry, bro. This ain't a cartoon, man. This is real life, and I think that's a bit
I
delusional.
think we could win it.
But look, yeah, we need to talk about Crystal Palace.
Do you always have your faith in Jesus? Yes.
Yeah, +1.
I have. I have my faith in my God, which is Manchester United.
Oh no.
I didn't just say that, did I?
Yeah, that was it.
No.
But look, you're going to hell.
Look, Crystal Palace.
I mean, there you go. You become.
They're coming with a 4-2-3-1.
They're coming. They're going to
4-2-3-1.
Yeah, so 4, 2
Yeah.
CDMs, 3, 1.
That's.
Now they come with Anderson at centre back. Yeah, remember Anderson up
It's gonna.
dangerous corners. Yep, Andre Ayew on the wing.
And Elise, do you reckon he's gonna? He's gonna.
As soon as it's not, but he's been balling out as soon as he's come back from injury.
Yeah, but do you reckon he wants to show Man United what he can do, or you reckon he's gonna flop and be like, you can have a win?
You know what? I honestly think it's best if he
Let's
shows us. No, if he can show us that no matter the occasion,
He steps
he's
up.
got the guts to take the game by the scruff.
Is that what shows you more for United? Like if he's got the balls, or if
Yeah,
he
like
can let us
you got to
win?
remember. Look, our season's done.
kind of
But you got
logic
to
is
remember
that,
when
bro?
we signed Cristiano, he grabbed the game by the scruff. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So,
You have
and that's
to.
what we want in our players.
But,
And that's where we should
Jordan,
be.
let me explain to you, right? When you rob a bank, right? Are you
How
showing?
that?
No. Are you
Yeah,
show-
but
are
my
you-
life isn't on the line right now. my life is not on the line.
Well, Elise's life's on the line, all right? Because
And-
I need to know if he can, grab all that money and do a half turn and spin, or if he's going to let me take all the money and rob the bank, then that's going to show me
For the
that
multi.
he's my-
Oh,
my boy.
let's
You
not
know what I'm
talk.
trying to say?
Let's not talk about
Jono, do
multis.
you know what I'm trying
That
to say?
hurts.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Of course.
Look, I want to see.
You grab the
I want to
game.
see what he's made of. Look, I want us to win, and I feel like we definitely should win against Crystal Palace. Last time they played that park the bus against us, yeah.
And they will do it again.
Crud, man. All teams do
So
that.
look, hopefully we can win. It's going to be. I think it might be 1 or 2-0, but it could also go on top of its head, and we could have something bad. But I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm going to say we're going to win. I'm going to say we win 2-0.
Do you reckon
And,
Schlupp is
and-
going to play good?
What?
Schlupp?
Schlupp.
Yeah,
Schlupp.
Schlupp. Is he going to play good?
Where's Schlupp playing now? What position? Left mid or left back?
No, he's not playing any position. He's playing.
It's playing the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
'cause I
think
thought-
he's centre mid.
All right.
But
This
I could be
is
wrong.
what I'm thinking.
I remember from his Leicester days, man. That's when I remember Schlupp.
I just know he's a versatile player.
Yeah, well,
Now
So,
we're
of
going-
course,
now
man.
we're
But
going-
they're
now we're
playing
going back in
Tyreek.
time.
They're playing Tyreek Mitchell at left back,
But
and
I
then
mean,
you've
he can
got.
play left back or centre mid. You know what I mean? So yeah, sorry, Jono.
So what I'm thinking,
What would you be-
Rashford winner against Palace.
All you're hearing from us is crickets.
No, mate. Rashford's gonna get it.
You know what? I
Telling
hope he
you.
doesn't start.
Jordan, what
I,
is
really,
this?
I don't want him to start. Look, I
I can hear
really.
the crickets now. Fuck.
Yeah, nah, sorry.
I can't even laugh at that.
Look,
That's how
he's
fucking- no, Jordan, that's how moronic it is.
Yeah.
Rashford winner. You didn't
It
want
has to.
Rashford winner.
You want it.
Rashford.
It has to happen.
But bro, he just thinks about the girls and the money, man. He's not thinking about United badge anymore. And I
Oh,
really want
come
him
on.
to.
Come on.
No, I honestly, I don't.
That's
see
valid.
It.
That's valid. Look, against Burnley, we played without him, and we played a lot better.
I'm not going to back
We-
up his
we-
performance.
Yeah, well, we're doing better
I can't do
without
that.
him.
I
Get
can't.
in the
In
training
all
ground,
honesty.
show us
However,
something.
as
get
much as
that.
we're doing better without him, what I'm going to credit Rashford for here, and I'm not going to really credit this often, is we had 27 shots. Rashford would have put one away.
He would have put 1, 2.
As much as he likes to fall over on top of the ball or completely shank it, he also can put him away. I'm not saying he's the best shooter in the world.
Would you sub
but-
him on then?
Pardon?
Would you sub him on then? If we're
I
not.
reckon he should come off the bench.
But
Yeah,
with
sure.
Rashford, right? This is something.
Winner.
No, this is something that's
Yeah, but
that's-
if we're up, don't put him on.
If we're up,
If we're up, don't put him
you
on.
don't put him on. But
No.
if you're down,
No, but you know
watch him
what?
come on, bang.
With Rashford, right? Shooters shoot. That's what they do, right? And I know he's missing. I know he hasn't hit that target, but that's what he needs to keep doing. Just keep shooting, right? Just keep. You're gonna bury one, right? And then once you get that one,
Yep.
you know, you're going to get a nice dick hard and you're just going to fucking be able to bury him 1, 2, 3.
That's when his season turns around.
That is when we win
That's
the
when-
Premier League.
Okay, calm down now. Calm down.
When's that going to be?
You just see an opening and you just think that, don't you?
Well, I need to win.
Oh,
I need to
man.
score goals. Okay?
All right, what do you think the scores are going to be for that game?
Yeah, what's your guess?
What with Crystal Palace? Well, man, you know what? My guessing games have been fucking
Because,
horrid
look,
right
they
now.
haven't won in 7 games.
Well, I said we were going to win 5-0 against Burnley. Or
Well,
5-1.
we bloody should have.
All right. Okay. Well,
We
let's
should-
take that.
we should have,
No, let's
though.
take that 1 goal plus the 2 penalties. That's 3. Right. So 3-1, and then 27 shots. Maybe 1.
Yeah.
4-1. I was
Now,
close.
all right, so give me your answer of what we think you're going to win by this game, and then we'll subtract it by a few, and that will be probably a better accurate answer. No,
So
so
putting me on the spot here, but with Crystal Palace, you know, I'm thinking it's whatever United turn up on the day, and whoever fucking gives a shit. So probably 1-0.
then it's a 0-0.
There you go. The map.
There you go,
Does the
mate.
map? I think it does.
No,
Why would you say 1-0?
we concede.
Like, what is that?
Because he was listening to what I was saying right in his
Mate,
head.
you're going to say
I got in
5,
his head,
say
mate.
bloody 10.
I'm saying a lost
Just
one.
go above and beyond.
Oh,
I just think we've
No,
lost
no,
our
no.
little momentum. And
Look,
I
we
don't
can't
know
play
what it is.
Casemiro in centre back. Simple.
Yeah, but
Can't.
who else we have?
You say we can't?
We got to
You say we
hope.
can't?
No, we can't. We got to hope that Kambala or
Who do we have?
Evans is back. We got to hope at least one of our 5th or 6th choice is back.
Maybe the
Imagine
10th.
relying
Whoever
on a 5th and 6th choice centre back.
And hopefully they don't get injured. Well, for me, I reckon it would be 3-1 United's way.
United's way.
Yeah.
But also, we could have a shocker against like Bournemouth when we versed them the first time, and we lost 3-0 and we should have won that game.
We don't talk about the past. We look to the
Look.
future. And I think we will come out and
I'm a
we
bit
will be
glass
good.
half empty, all right, with this result.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Yeah, with how we've been playing, I'm just a bit glass half empty.
No, I get you.
Yeah, and he's a bit glass full.
No, he's a leader full.
Overflowing glass.
He's overflowing, mate.
Hey,
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm
Jono's
broken
optimistic.
glass. I'm not even there.
He's the
mate.
C
yeah,
then.
I'm smashed.
it broke last week.
Yeah, man. I'm in a million pieces because I just don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, man. I don't know whether we're gonna watch a great game. We're gonna, be 3-0 down, come back and win 5-3. I don't know if we're gonna be up 3-0 and lose 4-3. I don't know if we're gonna draw. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do because
Okay,
everyone
breathe,
does
breathe,
something different.
But we're still here. You know what? That's just right now. That's what it's like being a United fan. We're still here. Yeah.
It's my eyes, man.
It's okay. I got some tissues somewhere.
We're
I don't know. I forgot where I
we're
put
still
it.
swimming, and we're still swinging on the bat, mate. So,
Yeah,
as a United fan, mate, hopefully we don't have a headache or a near heart attack again
Oh, we will.
for the last
We will.
few months.
I've got
Yeah,
the
we've
what
been
is
doing
that? The defibrillator.
Yeah,
I
get,
got-
I'm gonna need
that set.
I don't think these people in the UK realise that in Australia these games are on at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and we go to work the next day.
Yeah,
We push through. We always get up, and it's late for us. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
in the afternoon for them.
Yeah, but then you get to the Champions League games and we're up at 7 a.m.
We are.
Or like sometimes 6, maybe 5. We have games at 5 a.m. bro. Like
yeah, no.
criminal, man.
But look,
I'm moving to
It is,
England.
but it shows our dedication. I love it, man. I love getting up and watching the games. I do, but it just pisses me off when we fucking have a bad game or
Yeah.
or whatnot. Like as you saw when we came in here, I was pretty pissed off. We were pissed off. We will chuck in tantrums.
Was not too happy. Are you talking about when we watched that Burnley game here? Yeah, look, that TV's lucky it's still standing. But what is your realistic score board? You said 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you really think it's going to be that?
I really think we're going to
Okay.
lose.
And what'd you say?
yeah, I was optimistic this time. I said 2.
2. All
So
right,
maybe
fair.
if I say we're going to lose, which I have optimism, we might win.
Well,
Opposite day, opposite
okay,
day.
fair.
Opposite
fair,
day, opposite
fair,
day.
fair.
Yeah,
But
whatever's on the day.
do we play better when we go down first?
I don't,
Sometimes.
I don't even want to think about that.
I think
and
we
that's-
switch on.
We shouldn't be.
We shouldn't be doing that.
We shouldn't be doing that regardless. We should score and then finish them off.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give them a chance to come back. A good team doesn't let anyone come back.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get back there. But we suck at those Grizzly 2s. We get the 2 and we just go.
That's football.
2-goal leads are the most dangerous in the EPL and FIFA games. Man, honestly, you go 2-0 up and it's very fucking...
Any
it's
lead in
football.
FIFA is just...
Yeah,
if you're 5 up, you still lose.
It's absolutely
It's just
criminal,
football.
especially in pro clubs. We all know about that. All right, yeah. So absolutely, Jono. 2-goal leads are pretty devastating in football. I think it's probably one of the most dangerous leads that you can have over like a 5-goal lead. Okay, maybe not 5-goal lead, but 3-goal lead.
If you're losing from a 5-goal lead,
If you're Manchester United with 3 goals lead.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. Poor man, you'll.
But this some breaking news.
Oh, hey.
Maybe not the biggest breaking news in the world, but it's actually a decent bit of news for us since we're having so many injury problems on all of our centre back problems, and Varane will be leaving, and we don't know where to, but he will be leaving the club most likely.
Probably Casemiro too.
We do have the opportunity to get the 6'5" Fulham centre back. Obviously, aerial prowess, speed, and strength.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, who is it?
Forgive me, I'm going to say his name as best as I can.
Oh, here we go. It's gonna be
Adara Bioyo. Bioyo.
From Fulham?
Yeah, from Fulham.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded right.
I mean, yeah.
Look, I did my best, mate. I'm not.
Well,
I'm,
there you go.
I'm not fluent, but I'm trying.
Well, let's have a little bit of a spelling thing.
Oh, you've lost it.
I've
now.
lost it, haven't I?
You know what? If you've lost it for a reason.
Oh, damn it. I was actually really, really hoping
Good
that
on
we'd
you.
be
Here
able
we
to
go. Google
say-
fixes
what
all
was
problems.
Man, you can Google anything these days and it'll pop up. What was his name, Jordan?
Adara
Yeah.
Bioyo.
All right, let's see. Tosin Adara Bioyo.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I did all right.
Adara Bioyo. What do you say?
Now look,
I'm
good
not
centre
even
back.
gonna try and do that
Personally, I would
one. I'm
play
not even
him.
gonna bother.
Look, he's Premier League proven. Personally, I'd play him over Campbell and I'd play him over Evans. Okay, so that already there is your
Well, he's 26.
fourth
and
choice.
I think he's a decent...
Look, 26, you're starting to get in your prime as a centre back. You're starting to get mature.
yeah,
So,
but also,
can't complain.
I think that we need to get more Premier League proven players because we keep getting these players from
We've
outside
got one right there.
thinking they're fantastic from the Bundesliga and shit, and they turn out to be flops. Right?
Yeah.
So,
We've got one right there. And if that's free, it works better
You take it.
for registration. We could put money into Buy to Debo, and we might not have to spend as much
what does
for
that mean?
Braithwaite.
That if he's free, then that means that doesn't make part of the salary cap? Oh, yeah, it does because of the wages. Is it the
Wages and
wages?
also
yeah.
agent fees. So
Oh, yeah, fuck.
it actually
All
costs a
these
fair
fees,
bit.
man.
It costs obviously a fair bit to sign a player
Mm.
from a free agency. Why? Because they'll be like, all right, why should I bring my guy to your club?
There you go. You
What-
still
what-
got to offer a good
Why
bag.
why should I bring him? What's in it for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that side of things.
Yeah, 100%.
This is
and that was
money everywhere.
That's coming from Ben Foster. Yeah.
Mm.
So as much as we think from an outside perspective, oh, we got him for free.
There you go. It's
No,
not.
you've got agent fees, and you've probably given him a transfer fee equivalent. Yeah,
To what you'd
that's
buy.
going in their pocket. Yeah, I mean,
But would he be good to partner Martinez or Branthwaite?
well, look, I think he's a fourth choice centre back. If we have ideally, Martinez, Maguire, we still have that. Martinez, Maguire, Branthwaite.
Frimpong.
He's a right back. Branthwaite and Adarabioyo.
And
Okay.
Frimpong.
So, look, honestly, those four,
And
and if
Frimpong.
we get European football, those four as a rotation is more than good enough. Why? Because Martinez is injury prone.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
Johnny. He's
so
got
then-
a point.
So,
got
he's-
that.
He's got a point.
He's
with
right.
He's
Frimpong.
that
right.
injury prone
Frimpong.
that you've got three centre backs. If you have three Premier League worthy centre backs, if you've got Branthwaite and Adarabioyo.
So does what Maguire.
Or if you want, you can buy Tadebo for less money. Okay, but you know
There's
that's
a
going
lot
to
of
come down to them.
options.
That's going to come
There's
down
a
to them
lot
purchasing.
of
Yeah,
options. I don't know who to choose, man.
Well-
but being 6'5", he's going to partner well with
Frimpong.
Martinez. Yeah,
Well,
and
Cuzzies, I want to ask you guys just before we finish off this episode.
Yeah.
It's been an actual action-packed episode
Yeah, it feels
as
like
well. By the way,
It feels like a
100%.
Hollywood movie.
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're not getting paid for it, so it's great.
Oh man, what do you want
Andy,
from me, bro?
Andy.
Do you
it's
want?
all right, mate. You can volunteer.
He just wants the pasta, all right? That's what he wants.
Yeah, the non-meat pasta
No, mate.
killing me, mate.
No, mate.
Speaking of the elephant in the
Don't
room.
worry, the prawns, mate.
The prawns, he
Huh?
reckons.
Speaking of the elephant in the room.
Settle down then, mate. Settle down. All right,
What I
I'm
was gonna
trying.
say-
I'm trying.
So what I was going to say was
I'm
just
losing a
before,
bit.
just before we finish it.
Yeah, what do you want, little man?
What's your short list for players? Just give me 3 or 4 for that you
Oh.
want for the transfer window. We're just going to see.
Oh,
See if it
Joe.
comes to fruition.
Joe and Nevers.
Yep. All right.
He is expensive. And he's burning up. But I don't know.
You got 200 million to work with. So work within that. And I'll tell
I
you
know
no
there's
if it's too
No,
I-
don't put any limits on
because
this.
we got a budget of
This
200
isn't
million.
FIFA. It's financial takeover. I can do what I want.
I've been brewing this one for a while, so
Yeah,
I
tell
think
me.
I'll keep it for the end of the season when we start talking more
Who is it?
about transfers properly. No, I'm gonna hold on to it, mate. And
He's going to say Leicester fullback and CDM Chidulbury. He's going to say
I was
Mr.
thinking,
Afro Man.
I was thinking we just convinced Vardy to stay on and come play with us.
Too old. He's great, but I think he's just too old for us.
Look,
No shit.
come on, give us 2. Even if you're faking it.
No.
Even if you're faking it. All right, you want to give us 3, Andy?
Well, yeah, before I do that, we just have some breaking news as well.
It's coming though. It's coming.
Man, damn, I feel like a news report. Just some breaking
This table's
news.
about to break.
So there has been 3 untouchables for United.
Oh,
Can you guess who they are?
Are we buying?
You
or
can
selling?
tell. You
No,
can
no,
tell.
no, these are our untouchables that we're not selling at
Look,
all.
so now
you
we're
can
not-
tell he's with
oh,
the
now we're-
fairies because I already said Hoyland.
Not Haaland.
Hoyland,
Don't let me sign it.
Garnacho, and Mainu.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
So
so they're
you're in with the fairies. I already said this.
look, it's
You're
breaking.
with the fairies.
So
with the
just
fairies.
them.
Yeah, just them.
Just
Hoyland, Mainu,
Yes.
and Hoyland and Garnacho.
You're too focused on thinking about Frimpong, mate.
Where is your head, mate? Frimpong's
Frimpong.
living rent free up here, mate.
What a joke. All right, now who's
know.
in your 3?
So my 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We want to know what you guys think. All right, if
Yeah.
you can.
well, look, number 1 would be Branthwaite. I
Yep.
absolutely want Branthwaite. I think he'd be a fantastic fit for our club. I like his attitude and I like his defensive measures.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Really think that he'll fit our club really well. God, I really want Rafael Leao. Come on, guys, you can't. You got to give me this.
Who are you gonna
love
say
Leao.
next one, Rod?
AC Milan.
Look, you said financial takeover, so
Yeah.
you said some fake stuff. So this is not
This
real
guy-
I don't
life.
talk
you
right?
want, bro, you want Vinny and Mbappe, so it's like
Yeah, and Mbappe.
and
Is that
Mbappe.
the third?
Oh my.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
No.
Well, look,
Who's
I mean,
the third? Who's the third?
Frimpong.
Frimpong.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would be, but if we, because I know it probably viable, we couldn't
Right
get.
back.
Maybe
Well, we couldn't get
I'm trying to
Leao
think.
because we've got Garnacho.
that's like 220 million, 230 mil, maybe.
Yeah,
For
look,
the
I
three.
don't look at the maths, man. I'll let you do the math and the mathing because my math just doesn't math at all.
Yeah.
I just see players and their qualities and who I want at the club. But just putting me on spot with that other one. There was that other one that I wanted, but which one was that?
Why do you look at me?
I don't know because
why?
I'm trying to think like
Opposition.
who would be a great fit for our club that's been really killing it as well. I mean, Elise is a great fit. I think he'd be fantastic as well. Ivan Toney, that's my other one. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Ivan Toney to partner
I
Hoyland.
forgot
I
about
think their
Elise
partnership would be
and
deadly.
Tony. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm off with the fairies today. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you actually are.
I'm tired, man.
All right, man. It's
well-
it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, mate.
Yeah.
It's actually 9. It's nearly 11 o'clock.
3:00 in the afternoon. What fucking world are you in?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
Fairyland.
I'm gonna go my 3.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
And I bet you Frimpong's not in it.
He's right. So look, I'm gonna go a bit different.
Wake off.
Okay. I'm gonna go Branthwaite.
Okay,
Okay. 100%
Yeah, we agree
Branthwaite.
on that. We
Okay.
do agree.
Look.
See, we do agree on something.
Yes.
Hard.
I'm gonna look.
Cuzzies.
Hard.
Casemiro's going. We're gonna need a CDM to switch it with him.
Mm-hmm.
I may not know too much about CDMs that are going around. CDMs are more underrated. Okay, so you don't hear about them too much. But
Yeah, but they have like
I'm
versatile
gonna go
players.
for Max Vifer from Feyenoord.
Of course,
in-
because he's
in
Dutch.
CDM. Yeah,
That's why Jordan.
But that's my team, and I look at his stats and the way he plays, he can hold it.
You just
Yeah.
want to make
Yeah.
a Dutch team, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
Well, you know what? If Arne
If they-
Slot,
if they play
if
well.
Arne Slot is going to Ajax, no, if Arne Slot's going to Liverpool, yeah. As much as I like Feyenoord, I don't want my players going to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Fair.
because that's probably going to happen.
Well, the Dutch aren't
And then he's
infiltrating the
gonna become
Premier
a
League
Liverpool-
right
yeah,
now.
become a
You're
Liverpool
either
fan.
going to get Timber in Liverpool, or you're going to get Mats Pfeiffer in Liverpool, or Santiago Jimenez in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's bad enough that
Or-
Van
or
Dijk's in
Gertrude.
Liverpool.
Or-
Jordan, it's bad enough Van Dijk's in
So
Liverpool.
you're screwed.
Bloody Van
Yeah.
Dijk.
So
I love him, but
yeah,
fuck, man.
my last one.
Mm.
Actually, might need a bit of time to think about this one. If you boys want to talk,
Well,
I only need some time.
Oh, do you want to go in there? and-
We can come back.
Yes, we can come back. Do
At
you
the end
want
of the season
to?
or
Do you want to
whenever.
skip,
Uh
or do you
Look,
need a lifeline?
you've
Do you
only
want to
got
call
one-
a
you-
friend? Do
you-
you want to phone a friend?
You got a lifeline.
Do you want to phone a
You
friend?
want to use it? Do you really
No.
want to use it?
all right, let me work for you.
Let him think about this.
Let me
for a
work.
second.
We'll let him
Liverpool.
ponder.
All right.
Overall, I really think that in centre mid we're fine. We've got our backups. Okay, that's if we're not selling anyone. We've got our backups.
Yeah, but I think we need someone just more experienced than Mainu. Mainu's fantastic, but
He's got the starting job for a reason, and
Yeah,
you still got Mount, and you still got Mount, who's a relatively mature player who's going to play that
I
supporting
don't
role.
want Mount.
Okay,
Get rid of him.
Okay,
I don't
but
want
look, we just signed him, and I
I
hope
don't
that he
care.
makes his place like Maguire did, Anthony did.
I'll give
And you
down
don't-
another season.
Yeah,
No, I'm not giving him nothing. He hasn't proven nothing.
He's been injured for most
He's been
of it.
injured a lot. As much as we don't like that.
Cry me a river.
I think it's going to have to come down to that striker, backup striker, and you know what? If you've got
It's got to go Tony.
What about Guimaraes from Newcastle?
striker, Santiago Jimenez
No.
from Feyenoord,
What's wrong with that?
who's been one of the
Jimenez from Feyenoord.
he's been one of the most prolific coming through strikers, bossing it in the Eredivisie, and
He will never learn.
because I want to say Ivan Toney, but I
Poor
want to be a bit different here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you could be a bit different.
I want to be a bit different
Okay, so you know who my second backup is then? So you want Jimenez. If we don't get Ivan Toney...
because he's a 6 foot striker.
Yeah, but hey, we're
Vance
talking
Ford.
about proven Premier League players here that are proven in the Premier League, right?
Ollie Watkins.
Isaac will be fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
if we
but
can't
you're
get
not
Ivan
gonna
Well,
Toney.
you say
afford
Wa-
him,
when you
man.
say Watkins.
Ivan Toney is cheaper than Isaac.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
And the best striker in the Premier League this season has been Ollie Watkins.
Yeah,
It's been Ollie Watkins this season.
or Isaac.
But-
Isaac, bro, he touches that ball, it's going in. I have a feeling every time I watch it,
just
it just goes in.
You better
Yeah,
use your
you just
lifeline.
keep underrating Ollie Watkins though. As much as he is a
I know I
fantastic
am.
You
player.
get a feeling, Andy. You scare me.
Hey, it hits different.
So
It
it's like,
slaps.
But yeah, I'm gonna go.
I
I'm gonna
got
go.
a
Yeah,
feeling.
another Feyenoord player. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Santiago Jimenez, and that'll be my choice.
Santiago Munez.
Well,
You're doubting the Mexican man.
Well, he's got-
Mexican strikers:
well,
Hugo
he's-
Sanchez, Santiago
goal
Jimenez.
for-
I'm not
being
down,
made
I'm
or
not
something.
doubting him, man.
We got a shot.
Sorry, Jono, what was that?
I don't know. I'm using my lifeline
Hey,
right
Benjamin Seshko's been bossing it too, but I'm going
Yeah,
Jimenez. Jimenez is a bit more mature as well.
Well, guys, we've already said our piece of
Yeah.
what we're going to think about the Crystal Palace game.
now.
You
Rashford
know,
winner.
actually, yes, that brings me to the next one.
Oh,
Before we wrap it up,
Yeah.
who's going to score? Who's going to score?
Garnacho. He's going to take it to the paint.
penalty.
As
You
you
reckon
like
he
to say.
scores? You reckon he scores penalty?
As you like to
Oh,
say.
Make us
shit.
happy.
You're taking my metaphors from me now.
Yeah,
And,
I'm taking it.
Hoyland.
I'm taking up over the basketball analogies now because I won over Andy with Ben Wallace.
Ooh,
And,
competition.
and so
and
I'm going to take it to the paint.
Rodman.
Yeah, and
Oh, so take it to the paint. Who
I'm
is
going
it?
to take it to the paint. And it's Garnacho, the best in our team at taking it at defenders and creating a bit of chaos. And it's Garnacho for me.
Garnacho, anyone else?
No, I'm saying the one that's going to be.
I just said
scoring
one.
first.
Jono,
Most like
Yeah.
you only get one.
One.
you only get one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you only
you
get one,
said
Jono. Come
I'm
on.
gonna
Who do you think?
go Rasmus Hoyland.
Hoyland.
You said Rashford before.
Well, he
Yeah,
changed
but
his-
but he's
he
a
changed
striker. I'm just, bro.
He's
I'm
denying.
continuing
He's
the joke
doubtful.
of Rashford coming
He's
on scoring a
doubtful.
winner.
He's doubtful about his
Obviously.
goat.
All right, so we've,
Don't you dare hurt the goat, mate.
so
I'll
we've got
hunt you down.
Garnacho in the paint. We've got,
I'll go Hoyland. Realistically,
Hoyland,
it'll
yeah.
be Hoyland for me.
and I'm going to say Garnacho to posterise whoever is in the box at the time. Okay, probably Schlopp
But if it's a draw, Rashford comes out of nowhere off the bench, and goal.
and bang.
He just bangs it.
Yeah, who
He
knows?
just gets off the bench, runs on.
Or
Goal.
if Bruno wants to boom it
Or
from
Bruno.
Thingo.
Yeah, Van
well,
Boomen.
that's all we have time for.
Thank you
here.
very much.
Guys, been fantastic. Also, as well, it's been upsetting as well because we've been so pissed off with how we've been playing. But let's
Yeah.
hope that we can turn that around and let's get back to our winning ways.
We will.
You know, guys, all your information is here at the United Cuzzies. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well. We'll be here and on YouTube and Spotify. We'll be here. We'll be all around. And guys, you know what to do. We are United Cuzzies.
Fuck that one so hard. Oh, I went too early.